Hi, Hassan. Welcome back. I gotta give me something to drink. I'm about to be thirsty. I had ordered me a smoothie from McDonald's earlier, but I checked that shit down. I had a spicy chicken wrap. That shit was mad spicy. But as I was saying before, I'm like, what's the point of having a man if I'm just gonna be the one to wear the pants in a relationship anyway? The same man that somebody else wanted, I can't even get this man to do half of the shit I was asking for in the beginning. I'm just keeping a stack. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it real. I've been asking this motherfucker to help me move my shit out for a while, Hassan. For a while. Not just recently, but for a while. It's been like, um, I should have did stream y'all. 'Cause I know you probably want to come up here and post your opinions and stuff. But I'll probably do like a stream yard tomorrow before the movers get here. I'll probably do like a little stream yard tomorrow because I'm gonna try to move out ASAP. You know what I'm saying? I can't see why people. I can't see why people want this little boy so damn hard. You know what I'm saying? This boy that I was dating for 5 years. 5 years wasted. I ain't gonna hold you. Wasted 5 years dating him. And honestly, I would be okay because the thing is, we talked about Hassan. Here's the fucked up shit. Like we talked about adding an extra person to the relationship. Like I won't care. He wanted to do like some kind of poly relationship, and I wouldn't mind it. Experience new shit. I wouldn't mind it at all. But we really talked about shit like that. It's weird. I'm like, you know what? I do need the extra help, but I at first I wasn't feeling it because I really don't like sharing. I don't like the idea of sharing one man with five other girls. Child, I didn't even bother go through. I didn't even bother really go through his phone like that. Okay, that's not. I did not bother go through his phone because I know he wouldn't mind. Let's put it like this: he would not mind me going through his phone at all. No, I said I would not mind. Hassan, listen. I would not mind my nigga bringing in an extra girl in the relationship. But at first, I did not like the idea of sharing one man with five other girls. That's what I said. I did not like the idea of sharing one man with five other girls. It's called a polygamy relationship when one man is dating multiple women and they're all okay dating one man. That's what that is. But I can't see how he has an idea like that because the nigga could barely take care of me. You know what I'm saying? This little boy could barely. Well, I say he's a whole little boy. I mean, like we the same age and all, But he acts so damn childish. He acts so childish and petty. And I'm like, bruh, do you not realize I got people out here laughing at me because of you? You know what I'm saying? You call yourself a man, but I can't even get you to do half of the shit I really want you to do. Like moving. He would be mad at Petty because I'm on YouTube bragging about, well, yeah, I got a man. He comes over, he does this, that, third for me. I mean, like, of course, I'm gonna brag about me having a man. You know what I'm saying? But it's the fact that I don't know. He's weird. He's weird. He is. He got a weird ass mind, and certain things that we talked about, like I didn't really consider it as a red flag, but it was definitely red flags all the way around. But it was certain things I just didn't consider as a red flag. But the only reason why I stayed, no, not the only reason, but it was a few reasons why I stayed with him for so long. Because one, me and him went through similar shit. Both of us got kicked out of our people's house. Um, both of us was going through some shit, trying to get our life together. We had family people hating on us and shit. And then on top of that, we knew each other through school. We went to the same high school and had the same teachers and everything, same classes and everything. So we practically already knew each other. We just haven't got like formal introduced until we really got to talk. We really got to talking on Facebook. That's how we got really, really, really introduced. Okay. Nobody really introduced us to each other, but we kind of found each other after high school on Facebook. Facebook. But I'm like, yeah, this man could get so petty to the point where when you need him for something, he will not show up. He will not show up. Like, he would take that shit to the core. Like, if you want to be petty with this man, be petty with this man. But I'm telling you, like, he take pettiness to a whole another level. So I'm literally like looking forward for him to come over Saturday, Sunday to help me move and stuff like that. And I'm like, I gotta remember he worked the night shift. He's tired. I'm trying to give him a couple of hours to take a nap or something, rejuvenate, and maybe he'll make his way up here. No, he did not come at all today. He did not come at all. I've been trying to get him to come this way for the last couple of weeks. And I keep telling this man, if you don't like what I if you don't like what I say, and if you don't like it, that I just shit, he claimed it's been 5 years. I don't know, but he claimed it's been 5 years. Because February, Valentine's Day weekend in February would have been our anniversary. That would have been our anniversary. Valentine's Day weekend. And I'm, oh my God. I pray to God my next relationship, our anniversary is not on no holiday. I don't care if it's Valentine's Day, Christmas, New Year's. I pray to God that our anniversary is not on a holiday and near a holiday like that. And the whole time, like, and don't get me wrong, like he real good when it comes to like letting you vent to him. He real good when it comes to like you letting him, like if you need to vent, you know, you could call him and vent to him, and he'll sit down and listen to you without judging you right off the bat. But like me trying to get him down here to help me move has been the worst. Like the worst because he works Monday to Friday. It's been the worst couple of weeks. Ever since I got that 30-day notice, I barely could get him down here to help me move. I've been trying to move out of here since the day I got the shit. You know what I'm saying? And it is embarrassing to talk about the 30-day notice because what Marlena was doing is highly illegal. However, she tends to get away with shit, so certain ways she get away with shit. But what I was hearing from my neighbor is that she has a history of getting sued, and the company has a history of getting sued. So damn near everybody in the building sued their asses at one. But anyway, I can't see why people want him so damn bad. I can't get him to do shit for me when it comes to moving out. On the days I really need him the most, like now, I can't even get him to come down to help me for 2 damn days. He act like 2 days is gonna affect him and the rest of this damn year. Like, hello? He act like, oh, I missed it out with this, that, and that. I'm like, I need you for 2 days. I asked him, hey, can you take off for 2 days to help me move out of my house? Like, Hassan, when I say this man can't even help himself, this man can't even help his damn self. Okay? Mind you, this is second job since he been with me. His second job since he's been with me. Mind you, 5 years, and he only had two jobs within the 5 years of me and him been together. I don't know who she is, but best believe she can have him. She wanted him so damn bad, she can have him. I don't know who the girl is. I don't know who put a shit in his head, but they can have his little lazy ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? People say I'm lazy. No, I'm not lazy. Trust and believe I'm not lazy. Okay. I get up, I do clean up. Okay. I do clean up. I got a lot of I got a false narrative on me that I'm lazy, but I'm really not that lazy. Okay. I'm not that lazy. I'm not that lazy to the point where my house is over here looking like literally a junkyard style all year round. But I hope to God he keep that job long as possible though. I ain't gonna hold you. I hope he keep that job long as possible because he gonna need it more than me. And I tell him, I'm like, look, you either try to work it out with me or the next woman you get with might actually try to drain you. You know what I'm saying? The next woman he might try to get with after me might actually drain him for the worst. I was not even draining this man. I would call him and vent to him and talk, about shit going on in my life. But the whole time, I don't even drain him like that. If I know for a fact he don't have it, I'm not gonna ask for it. That's just how I am. If I know for a fact he don't, let's just say, oh, I need $200. If I know for a fact he don't have $200, I'm not gonna sit up here ask, beg, constantly begging for $200, knowing that he don't have it, knowing that he gotta pay bills too, knowing that he got a child too, and the child take up majority of the check. You gotta buy her clothes. You gotta buy her entertainment, buy her hair and school clothes. Mind you, school just started back a couple of months ago, and you know what I'm saying. As far as far as date wise dating goes, you know how long it's been since I last been on an actual date with him. The last date I went on him, the last date I went with him, I wound up paying for uh two basketball tickets. I paid for two basketball tickets because I love going to see Northwestern play. Northwestern got one of the best basketball games I ever seen. Got one of the best basketball teams as well. And, they football team sucked hard. They went against Penn State and still lost. Like it was sad. But they basketball teams eat down. Like the basketball teams is T. Yeah, I mean like shit. I don't want to pay for the fucking tickets. I pay for the tickets. Shit, it was like a good little discount. I had the money for it, so I want not paying for the tickets. That's not the first time I went to an NBA basketball game by myself, but that particular game had to be closer to where I was living at, so I didn't mind going there by myself, and I didn't mind going there with him as well. I knew that's the type of shit he liked is basketball, basketball. But I can't get this motherfucker to come and help me move for nothing. Even if I said, "Hey, I'll pay you $150 to come help me move," he would not budge. I told him earlier today I would cash up you the money for you to. I would cash up you the money to get from your OG house down to my house, so you can help me move, and I'll pay for you to get back home as well. I looked at him like it's damn near 3 o'clock. This man. Then I looked again. It's like 5 o'clock. I looked again. It's midnight. The nigga is nowhere in fucking sight. This man is nowhere in sight. I haven't hit my line up, haven't hit my phone up. I ain't seen no text message of him coming through or anything. Saying he 5 minutes away, 10 minutes away. Like I ain't seen no text message or nothing. And mind you, again, as far as dating wise, I paid for the college basketball tickets, Northwestern tickets. I paid for that. The 777 Lotto tour when Saucy Santana came, I paid for that one. We went out to eat at this old school movie theater. I paid for that one. That was like $100 and something. $100 something. I paid for at least like 3 dates we went on. He probably paid like for one or two. One day I remember him paying was a dine. It was like a dining theater thing downtown, and our food came up to 60 something dollars plus the tickets. About 60 to $70 because it's a movie theater and you can eat while watching movie. Eat while watching the movie, and that shit was high as hell. I'm like, babe, we ain't never doing this shit again. Child, I don't even know. Okay, as far as friends goes, I only know a couple of his friends, but it's one particular one that I do know of. One particular one that I do know of. But as far as like his friends, he's not even cool with them no more. So I don't go down his list like that. You know, I don't go down his track record to see who he slept with. Like he told me like who his girlfriend in high school, who his baby mama was, and baby, I looked at him like, oh, so you choose them over me? The whole time you could have had me. You know what I'm saying? A nice wholesome girl that ain't ratchet, ain't ghetto. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little ratchet. I'm a little ratchet. But as far as ghetto goes, like I'm not even ghetto like that. I don't smoke loud. I don't smoke Black and Mouse. I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't smoke weed. You know what I'm saying? I'm on about getting my degrees, getting me a couple of LLCs, breaking generation curses, bringing in generation wealth. That's what I'm about. Breaking generation curses and bringing in generational wealth. All these other girls that I've been seeing on the internet, they ain't with that shit. You know what I'm saying? They want to sit around, fuck, drain niggas out of their money, pop babies out, but don't want to take care of them. Pop babies out or put the nigga on child support. If the nigga over here giving them $2,000-$3,000 in child support, still draining the motherfucker, and the nigga over here giving them extra fucking money on top of the child support. I don't even know. I'm not cool with everybody. That's the thing. That's another thing. I'm not cool with everybody in school like that. I'm not cool with everybody in school like that. I told a story how I used to get bullied a lot in high school. And then I really didn't start making friends like that until like the end of close to junior year to a senior year. That's when I started making friends. But other than that, like I'm not close to anybody like that. And again, like I'm not that nosy to know who his friends are, but I do know one particular guy. But he got a child. He got a whole child with his baby mama, so he not even really trying to work with him like that. But I'm just saying, like this nigga, right here, I can't see what y'all see in him. It was some people try to defend him and shit, but I can't see what I see in him. I can't see what y'all see in him either. When I say this man is so motherfucking funny acting, he is funny acting at his finest. Like funny acting, and level of pettiness is above my level. He goes above and beyond on the petty level type shit. Now it was times where I was able to ask him for some cash apps, but that was to order me some food and take me a break from cooking because I do cook a lot. But the times where I was asking him for some cash app, it was to order me some food. But that's mostly what he had enough for was to order me some food. But any other time, like I can't really get him to do much of nothing. He'll come over here, help me clean up. He'll take the garbage out. Okay, he'll wash the dishes if I ask him. Sometimes like when it comes to the cleaning part, I don't even ask him. Most of the time, I don't even have to ask him to clean my house up. Like he'll just get up and start cleaning. I'll be dead ass knocked out to the motherfucking world, and he be here. You know, he usually either get up before me or I get up before him. Well, the times he do come over, if I'm still asleep, if I if I'm still asleep, he would definitely get up and clean up. Now I wouldn't have to ask him. I'll wake up to a fresh, clean house. I would wake up to a fresh, clean house. You know. But the times I would tell him about my landlord and how my landlord was doing me dirty, how my landlord was playing these sneaky and shifty games, I noticed that he would not come over and defend me. Okay. He would not come over and defend me. He would not come over and talk to the landlord. He would not come over and put her in her place like a real man should and read her rights. Read her rights. Let her know what she was doing wrong. Let her know, oh yeah, you can't do this. That's illegal. You can't do that. That's illegal. Like he won't come up and do shit. Anytime I would tell him about my landlord story, he would not come up and do nothing. So again, like if this the type of man y'all want, be my guest. Be my motherfucking guest. This the type of man y'all want. Here you go. I give up to him. I express me to him to y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it was times where I was asking him, like, "Babe, can you come over? Can you come over? Can you come over?" Because it was like I noticed how they would do stuff. I noticed how my landlord would only do shit when he's not here. And I've been trying to tell people, I feel like my landlord, like the building got cameras. Okay. The building has cameras. And I feel like the landlords are not really using the buildings to make sure everybody is secure, right? I feel like they're using the cameras to really spy on people in the building. And I'm like, it's kind of weird because I had asked them for some camera footage of an incident that happened on my first year when I moved in. Something had happened, and I told them that I had felt a whole hand, like an extra hand, try to pull me over out of my sleep. And then next thing you know, I woke up instantly. I hear a door slam and another and locking at the same time. At the same time, but it wasn't my door. It sounded like it was another door outside of that. So I went and asked the landlord, "Hey, can I get security footage?" Now, mind you, I told my man about the same incident. I felt like somebody had their hand, like a whole hand. Okay. Now, mind you, I'm asleep. Knocked out asleep. I had came home from work tired as fuck. I'm knocked out asleep. But all that I remember is a whole hand on my damn shoulder. On my damn shoulder, try to turn me over. I looked up. Mind you, my vision is still kind of blurry. But I ain't seen nobody. But I heard a door slam and lock. A day or two later, I literally went and told the landlord what happened that night. She would not give me that camera footage. She would not give me the camera footage. I went and told my nigga about it that same week. The same week it happened. I went and told him about it. Didn't do nothing. Didn't come up with the police. Didn't come up with a lawyer. Didn't come up with nobody to make sure I was good. To make sure I was safe. He didn't like. He already showed he didn't give a fuck at the very very beginning. You know. So I'm like, now mind you, I don't let nothing slide. Okay, I don't let nothing slide. I peep shit, but I also observe. But when I do observe, I don't say nothing right then and there because I want to make sure that I'm seeing what I'm seeing and I'm hearing what I'm hearing. But I noticed for the longest, he never once came up back to my house to make sure I'm good. I have security. I got a camera set up. Never gave me no advice to get on cameras that day. You know what I'm saying? we're on the phone talking about it, and never once told me like, baby, maybe you should get some cameras. Maybe you should get some cameras. I'm like, yeah. I would be like, yeah, you're right, you're right. But you know what I'm saying? It would have helped save, you know something? Made me feel so made me feel a little bit more secure. But ever since then, I have to, and mind you, this is the first year I moved in. Not 2022, but really in 2021. This happened in 2021. But ever since then, I sleep with shit by my door all the fucking time. So now when somebody come in, I can hear the shit move instantly. I can instantly hear the shit move. Anytime somebody would have come in. But that incident has not happened for a while. That was a one-time thing. It has not happened for a while. Another incident happened. I remember, I think I told you guys about this story a long time ago. Same year, right? Same year, same month I moved in. In the same month I moved in, or like a month or two later. No. It was the same month. It was the same month. I believe it was the same month. Because I moved in November. My neighbor down the hall, okay, old ass white dude, creepy as fuck. My neighbor down the hall, I feel like he had a little crush on me because I was a youngin' to him. And he was like very old. I think he was like 60 or 70. He keep telling me, mind you, I just moved into my apartment. He keep telling me that, oh yeah, somebody died here, somebody passed away here. Like every time we would meet up with each other in the elevator, it'd be like random times. I'll come in the elevator, he'll come in the elevator. He would tell me every single time he get somebody passed away in my apartment. I'm like, nigga, you think that's supposed to scare me? I play with the Ouija boards. I play with the Ouija boards. No, I'm just playing. I ain't say all that. But no, for real, I went and reported it to my landlord and let her know that my neighbor keep telling me that somebody died in my apartment. Mind you, first couple of weeks of me living here, trying to find out, that shit was actually true. Trying to find out somebody actually did pass away in my apartment. However, I thought he was lying at first. And then two more neighbors came. It told me that yeah, somebody passed away in your apartment. So I'm like, oh shit, you telling me that my whole damn house is a fucking graveyard? I'm like, oh my god, I'm living in a fucking graveyard. So unfortunately, they never once moved me because I did complain about some paranormal activity that was happening in my house. Things was like flying off the shelf. Um, so it was like things flying off the shelf. It was, you know, the things was. I think a couple of times I was laying in my bed and I keep seeing somebody peek around the damn corner of my what's the name? So mind you, my bedroom faces the front door. Okay. When you walk in my front door, you see my bedroom. I'm over here laying down by the wall. Y'all see all the time. I'm laying down by the wall. I keep looking up like, why I keep having a feeling somebody is peeking their head out looking at me. Peeking their head out looking at me. Like I could have sworn I see the whole head jump back right into God. I looked up and I'm like, it looked like it was a pointy nose or something. But it looked like a whole head jump back or something. I didn't even see the full face. But it looked like something was actually peeking. And then when I looked up, it hurry up and ran with no sound. Now mind you, every time it happened, I would peep it, but I would not get up and go investigate it. I would not get up and go investigate it. I'm like, nope, I'm laying in my bed. Let me go ahead, put my headphones on, put a TV on, put my blankets over. I'm going to bed. Nope. Now, I told my landlord and my DSPs at the time about these paranormal activity. They just looked at me crazy. They didn't believe. I'm like, okay, cool, but don't get mad if you walk into my house and you see me with my neck turning three different ways. You see my neck turning, you see my head turning three different ways. I'm like, don't get mad at that because I've been told you, I've been peeping some weird shit. I've been peeping some weird fucking shit. Okay? So they all just like really looked at me stupid when I told them that it was a paranormal activity shit going on in my motherfucking house. But each time something went down, either between the DSPs that worked for my building, or it had something to do with my landlord. I would tell the first person I would really tell was my boyfriend. Okay, was my man. That would be the first person I would really tell because that would be the only person that would really take me seriously and actually sit and listen to me. But I noticed like every time I would tell him something, he would not come down and check them on anything. He would not come down and check them on anything like any harassment I told him about. He would not come down to the motherfucking office and sit down and talk with them or anything like nothing. So I'm like, this the same nigga that people want so damn bad? The same nigga people want to fuck so damn bad? Like damn. And the same one. The same one. People want to fuck so damn bad. I noticed like a lot of shit that happened. He never once came down here and made me feel like secure. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like he was only good for like venting. Like I could call and vent to him, and he won't sit there and judge. You know that the TikTok challenge. We listen, we don't judge. That's how he is. He will listen and not judge. But I ain't gonna lie. He, yeah, but that's the thing. Like again, I had that's bring me back to the times. I had asked him a couple of times, "Babe, can you move in with me? Babe, can you move in with me?" You know what I'm saying? Because again, I noticed that my landlord will only come once again. My landlord will only come to harass me when I do not have company. But when I do have company, they would not disturb me. They would not come knocking on my door. They would not call me for anything or slip papers underneath my doors. Like it's like they looking at him through the cameras. You know, they looking at him through the cameras. They see when he leave and they see when he come. Now, as far as his family members goes, like I have met a couple of his family members. I believe, yeah, I met his auntie, his grandfather. I believe I met him. I think I met two of his auntie and his mom. I believe I met, if I'm not mistaken. But definitely his granddad and grandma. But I'm trying to see like why do people want him so damn bad? He cute and all, but he is weak when it comes to protection. Okay, if he couldn't protect me, I can't see how he could protect the next girlfriend, the next girl after me. I can't see how he gonna protect her if he couldn't protect me. Like, think about that. And I did speak out of rent part a while ago, and I did say like it really is really um like I did speak of the rent, and I did say it's really not his responsibility to pay my rent because I did say also he's not here 24/7. He only here for like a couple of days and then he'll leave. You know, but it's really not his responsibility to pay my rent, especially if we're not engaged. And if we were engaged, then I ask or he will offer, but he off until the day comes when he offers to pay rent, then that's cool. But he did pay my cell phone bill a couple of times. I ain't gonna hold you. He did pay my cell phone bill. Okay. So he did pay something. And mind you, my cell phone was like damn near $100 at the time. It was really like 80 to like $75. So he did pay my cell phone bill one time. But other than that, when it comes to like protecting me, if he over here doing me like this, he might do the other girl the same way, but different. He might actually do the girl the same way, more differently, playing her face differently than what he did to me. But the fact that I had asked him multiple times to come help me move, he could say, I actually asked him, I think like a couple days ago or earlier this week ago to come help me move this weekend. And he told me, yeah, he'll come. I think it's Saturday. I call his phone. Now he talk about, now he talk about, I'm trying to do something with my little cousin and my daughter. I'm like, nigga, I asked you a couple weeks ago to come help me to move, and now you want to put plans on top of my plans and push me back after I told you how important this was and how my situation this was. Like, you couldn't again, like, could take 2 days off, 2 days off to come help me. All I'm asking is for 2 lousy ass days, and I would have paid you. I would have paid you for the hours you came to stay. I would have paid you the hours. How long it would take to move this shit out? Okay, if we was like moving shit out in 3 hours, I would have paid you for like 3 hours. I had an extra money. I had some extra money coming in, and I would have paid him those little 3 4 hours he had helped me move. And mind you, I don't have a whole lot of stuff. Mind you, I don't have a whole lot of stuff. I already hired some movers to come, right? I already hired some movers to come. Okay, I called a couple of days ago, and they are coming tomorrow to come move my couch and move my bed. All I needed him to do was come and move the smaller pieces of furniture with me. I got a smaller dresser, a coffee table that I'm keeping. I already took down my YouTube desk. You know what I'm saying? And the rest of the stuff is like clothes and accessories. Not that much. So I'm like, I can't believe this is the same motherfucker, the same man. People want so damn bad. Like he might be he cute. Don't get me wrong. He cute, tall, skinny. You know what I'm saying? And strong as fuck. But shit, a little boy, a whole little ass boy. I can't see how he call himself a man. Mind you, he don't have his own crib. He do not have his own crib. I gotta get him out my first crib before him. He do not have his own crib. I have to I have begged him to get his own crib for the longest. Like he literally get qualified for a crib, a low income crib. I said, "Babe, why not just get your own crib?" He said, "Well, I don't." I think he said he don't have credit or his credit not high enough. I'm like, "Oh, that's fine because I got credit now. My credit is pretty much decent right now, and I can help you build yours, and then missed a bit of mine." You know what I'm saying? And I was really to help him build his credit up. Cause mine was already up there. This nigga do not have credit. But yet I dated him, I fucked him. You know what I'm saying? I did talk to the child. He does have a daughter. I did talk to her a couple of times. And I'm like, and mind you, like I have not fully met the daughter. I haven't fully met the child yet. Personally, in person meeting the child. But he needs to get his priorities in order and his life in order before getting into another relationship because the way he was moving with me, he was not healed. He was not healed at all. You know, and the way he was coming to me complaining about his baby mama, like I really wanted to hear that shit. I'm like, boy, you know what I'm saying? Like he was complaining to me about his baby mama, saying how evil and spiteful his baby mama is, reminding me of fucking Charlene ass. You know, I ain't gonna lie, I did ask a couple times. I'm like, babe, how is she and your baby mama? And then she, you know what I'm saying? Like he sat up there talking about how he hated her guts. He hated her guts because his baby mama would sit up there try to do spiteful shit to him, stop him from seeing his daughter. They, you know, RP to her soul because she did pass last year. I think it was either last year or a couple of months ago. Either last year she passed or earlier this year she passed. But RP to her soul. But the way he would be complaining about his baby mama to me is crazy. It was really crazy. But I'm like, you know what? This is the last straw. Like this is really the last straw. And honestly, the internet did not break us up. It was just I was tired of asking him to come to my house and help me do stuff, you know, go places and stuff. So the internet did not break us up. I just want to come up here and say the internet did not break us up. It was just I was not feeling the way he was moving when I needed him the most. I sat down and listened to his baby mama drama all the way to the day she passed. He sat up here and listened to my drama about my landlord and DSPs. And now it's like I can't even get him to come up here for 2 days. can't even get him to come up for 2 days to help me move. But this one, I mean, like, when it comes to like my life drama, because I do go back and tell him stuff about what's going on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I do go back and tell him stuff about the CJ drama, CJ Worthy drama. I do go back and tell him that. I do go back and tell him the stuff that was happening on panel, the YouTube panels and stuff, and how I was cool with Mom Cool now. He knows that I'm cool with Mom Cool. Okay. Like he knows I'll talk to all of them. But the thing is, you know, I'm just saying like anytime I do bring a new man into my life, don't mention him at all. I'm just saying, do not mention him at all. You can mention me all you want, but just don't mention him at all. Because the moment he feel like he could check me, I'm gonna be having so much bass in my throat. He would not dare check me ever again. And I told him many times like that. You know, this nigga, this I guess y'all want to call him an ex or whatever. Like I told him many times, you know, I am on social media. And if you don't like the social media limelight, the light, then you have every right to leave. I gave him many opportunities to leave me, but he still stayed. He still stayed. Mind you, like we broke up before. This is not the first time we broke up. We broke up before off of social media. Okay. But nobody did not know about that. Uh Except for one friend that I know. Probably I don't think she even know about that. But nobody really know about the first breakup that we had, actually. We pretty much kept that shit to ourselves. Like nope, and nobody on social media, as far as I know, knew about the first breakup. So y'all want tea? Y'all got tea for tonight. This y'all tea for tonight. Y'all got something to react to. Y'all got something to talk about. This is y'all tea for tonight. Okay. You know, I ain't gonna lie. I used to like be defending him a lot. I used to defend my ex a lot because I be feeling bad, you know, because I be seeing him trying in certain areas, but I'm like, I can see you trying, but I feel like you're not trying enough. You're not trying enough to satisfy me. Like he could fuck, like he fuck the shit out of me, but other than that, no. You know, you know. But when I do ask him to pinch him for groceries, like he'll definitely pinch him for groceries. You know what I'm saying? But this man eats. When I say this man eats, like you gotta fix him at least like two hefty ass plates of food. Okay. Um, the next man, my next man, like he gotta have to come harder now because of what I have to deal with. He would have to come harder. And I know, like, I used to brag about Donald Trump because Donald Trump made a rule talk about, oh, if you've been together for 5 years, you legally married and stuff like that. I'm like, excuse me, the fuck you just say? I went back and looked up, looking at the fucking video. Motherfuckers up here is talk about, oh yeah, Donald Trump said that if you've been together with somebody 5 years or more, you technically legally married. And you will begin to send out a marriage license. I'm like, oh hell no. I ain't gonna lie. fucking uh 5 years is a long time to be knowing motherfucker and still stay with that motherfucker for damn near everything. For the ups and the downs, it's the same thing with a marriage. If you could stay with somebody for that long and deal with their bullshit, and then you go marry the same person, like you marry the same person that you dealt with for the first 5 years, okay? You go marry the same person you dealt with for the first, like, think about how Ella feels from House of Pain. Let's use Ella and Curtis Payne for House of Pain. Look at how Ella deal with Curtis. Mind you, Curtis is a manipulator and he's a narcissist. Okay, he definitely showed signs of being a narcissist. It was so many times where Ella said that she wanted to leave Curtis so damn much. Like she wanted to just up and just leave him so damn much. Like it was so hard for her to leave and stay. Like she wanted to leave, but something keeps saying no, stay, stay, stay. But Curtis was selfish as a motherfucker. Like selfish as fuck. And cheap. Like he did not want to spend money like that. Okay. But when you notice, but one thing about Curtis is that one thing about Curtis Payne, when you know he fucked up, he acknowledged. Curtis Payne Curtis Payne acknowledged the fact that he fucked up. And he at least tried to fix it. He at least tried to fix this the situation. This nigga right here, I got my ex. Like he don't even try to fix the situation. You don't try to fix anything. So like I don't get it. I can't see how somebody will lay with him, give him, and just be like, yeah, he cute and all, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I guess like the connection we had, what made us stay the longest. Cause mind you, this is the longest relationship I ever been in. The longest relationship I ever been in. I said I was gonna I said I was gonna stay up here for like 20 minutes. It's been like a whole hour. I was supposed to been went to sleep. It's 103. I was supposed to been went to sleep. Okay. But during the times I would post my man with my ex. I keep calling him a man. I'm like, no, stop saying that. The only times I would post him, like he really do not be knowing that I be posting him. A couple of times he, a couple of times he'll know, but I actually show him the video. I showed him the video before I even posted, but he wasn't even paying attention to anything I be really talking about like that. When I say he don't really be paying attention, I mean like he don't care for YouTube. That's why I keep telling people. He does not care for YouTube. He does not care for people on YouTube and opinions about him. He does not care. That's why I be trying to tell people like, stop talking about him. He does not care about y'all like that. If he would have cared, he would have came on and been saying something about it, the situation. But he does not care at all. Just same way where he be on TikTok posting the videos, he'd be on TikTok posting little videos. But other than that, he does not care about nobody on YouTube. None. He's not a YouTuber. He's not a blogger or a blogger. Like he's none of that. Okay, but he will sit down and listen. He will sit down and listen though. But to the next girl, good luck. He saw yours. Okay. To the next girlfriend he has after me, good fucking luck. You are going to need it. If I dealt with him for that long, you could deal with him too. I'm already talking to somebody new. You know what I'm saying? I already got somebody new. I'm already on the road. Show name. I ain't gonna hold you, her son. I would love to see that little picture, but he not gonna post it though. He not gonna post it like that. He don't believe in social media relationships. But like I said, we've been together. If he said we've been together for 5 years, and I gave him the open opportunity to leave because of the social media shit that's been going on around CJ Royalty, he could have been left. He could have been said, "Babe, can you not tell me about what's going on with them two? You know what I'm saying? Can you not say CJ Royalty around me or anything about YouTube around me?" But he never once, like he never once said, "Babe, stop mentioning shit on YouTube around me because I'm not on there. I'm not on social media to entertain people." You know what I'm saying? I'm not that type of guy that be on social media or on YouTube talking about people and post thoughts and opinions about people. Um, like he never said that. Like never. The fact that he said he even told me like to stop posting him was crazy because any other time he did not care about me posting him. You know, I posted a couple of videos on him on TikTok and he didn't care. I showed him the video I posted of him on TikTok and he still didn't care. There's a couple of videos on YouTube that I posted about him. Me laying down on his chest, eating gummy worms and candy and shit. He didn't kill then. So I'm like, why the son you kill now by me posting you when you didn't kill back then? Why kill now? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, this the type of nigga y'all want? This the type of nigga y'all gotta get. If he up here treating me any kind of way, he would definitely treat the next girl any kind of way. So, deuces, feel me? Deuces, a boulder lifted off my shoulders. Okay, I'm literally up here moving by myself. I'm not asking my whole family for help because last time I asked my family for help with something, my older cousin gonna talk about, don't you got a man for that? He looked at me and talk about, don't you got a man? I'm like, yes, and like I can come to you for help or something. Did he said I could come to y'all, but I'm like, oh no, you know. So I try to ask him for help with certain things. Like he'll definitely come through with certain things, but not every single thing. Certain things, yes, but not every single thing. But I'm happy, you know. When I say I literally had somebody lined up, oh, I literally had somebody lined up. And he was a little too happy that I slid in his DMs because he was really trying to holler at me for the longest. Okay? He was trying to holler at me for the longest. So I'm like, let me see what I can do for this new man. You feel me? Let me see what I can do for him. Matter of fact, no, fuck that. Let me see what he can do for me. Okay, let's change that around. Let me see what he can do for me. Let me see what he can do that my other nigga couldn't do. Okay, that's one thing I always look for in a man. Like, I want to see what you could do that my last nigga couldn't do. Okay, and I'm not the type to get spoiled like that because it don't take much of me to get spoiled. I already say like for me to get satisfied or me to be satisfied with something, all you gotta do is every now and then help me get my hair did, which is the most is like 300 because most of the time I just do wigs and stuff and I do my own hair. So, you know, I do my own nails. So it really don't take much. Like it really don't take much to spoil me. So yeah, I'm already moved on. He thought I was sincere. I told him like if you not gonna do this, that, and third for me, like if you can't do the basic shit for me, you need to move on. Like go find somebody else who could be that basic bitch because I'm definitely not. The rate I'm moving, a lot of people couldn't move in the rate I'm moving. Getting 2 degrees, I would have got my first degree, which is a bragging right. Is that right? Right. A bragging right to have a degree, okay, associate's degree in was it business and science administration, and then another one in healthcare management. Healthcare management, mind you, graduating next year. Okay, then going back to school in a couple of years to get my master's degree. Eventually, get my master's degree. Like I'm not just out here popping out babies just because a nigga is cute and got good dick. I'm not just up here popping that baby after baby, thinking, oh, if I had a baby, I could chop him. No, that's not how it goes no more. You can't just have a baby and chop a nigga and think that nigga's gonna stay. Babies don't make men stay no more. These niggas nowadays, they looking for a big mama, a sugar mama, or somebody to fucking babysit them and hold their motherfucking hand while they cry. I keep telling people like I don't hold motherfuckers' hands. I don't. When you fuck up, you fucked up. But I'm not gonna hold your hand when you fuck up. I will tell you uh, what you did right and what you did wrong. But I will not hold your motherfucking hand. You're gonna have to sit in that punishment. That's a punishment. You're gonna have to sit in it and think about it. What you could have done to prevent that from happening. But yeah, like it was a good, nice enough ride though. Like me having him, it was definitely a bragging right. I'm like, oh, my first nigga was not a fat boy. Not don't get me wrong, I don't mind dating bigger men, okay, but if I gotta date a bigger man, if I gotta date a big man, you know, like a big boy, he gotta work. Like he has to work. Now I see why women would ask for like a 6 figure job, a man that has 6 figures. Because the fuck you could do like my last job, the most I ever made at my last job was like 10,000 for the whole entire year. 10,000. I think after that it was like close to 3,000. But I'm like, shit, if I can't survive for that shit, what made you think somebody else can't survive off of that motherfucking salary? Okay. No, don't get me wrong, he do got a job now. But look how long it took him to get that one. Jobs don't just fall out the sky. You have to steady chase, and keep chasing these jobs until one of them calls you. And nowadays, I heard a lot of jobs is not even hiring like that. Okay, a lot of them not even hiring like that, and then a lot of them not even hiring black folks. Black folks, and then let alone dark skinned folks, they're not hiring people like us. Up and thanks to the DEI program that that was protecting us against that. A lot of jobs are not obligated to hire color folks because of the DEI program that got removed. Right, Hassan. A lot of people are losing jobs or getting fired. Exactly. That's why I'm on social media now because I heard social media, YouTube, TikTok, all that motherfuckers be making money. But when I get behind the scenes of TikTok, you know, it's not what people say on TikTok. That's not what people say. People be like, "Oh yeah, you can make money on TikTok." I looked, I'm like, huh? I'll go research it. They want you to have millions and millions of followers, millions and millions of views before you can even see your first check. And I'm like, I'm not, I'm gonna be damn near 80 years old before I see my first $500,000 off of damn TikTok. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be 80 years old by the time I reach 500,000 off of TikTok. I'm like, no, I'm not do all that. And YouTube just as bad. They want you to have 5,000 or 4,000 followers and shit. Like, it's just crazy at how many followers you need just to know how many views you need just to make $10,000 on YouTube. Just to make 10,000 on YouTube, you need to have a certain amount of views and a certain amount of subs, or quit their jobs. It's so bad. It really is, Hassan. When it comes to jobs, it really is. Okay, and like I said, ever since the DEI program got removed, it made it even worse. It made it even worse. And then you got bosses who want to sleep with their coworkers who want to sleep with coworkers, and it's just a nasty ass cycle. And then you got people stealing from the company, stealing out of cash registers. Chuck E. Cheese over here committed fraudulent, with people credit cards and shit. Like, it's getting sad. It's getting really, really bad out here, and nobody ain't doing nothing about the job, the amount of people losing the job, the amount of people that are losing their houses because they can't find work. You know what I'm saying? And like I said before, if you don't got low income, then you're not surviving. I mean, like, not surviving, but if you don't have low income, then you're not gonna survive out here like that. I'm only surviving now because the low income and food stamps that I have. It's not really much of a bragging right, but it's a thing. Like, I'm up here stuttering. It's a thing. Having food stamps and shit, like, you need to eat. So I'm not gonna speak too much on that part. But having food stamps is not really a bragging right. It's just you saying, "Oh yeah, we hungry. And if we don't have enough money, I just pay rent. Rent is $1,100 a month. Like rent is $1,100 a month. We just pay rent. We ain't got no food in the house, so I'm gonna try to apply for some WIC or link. You know, when you're hungry, you're hungry. You gotta eat, and that's what government assistance are there for. Is to help assist you, not to not for you to leech off them, but it's to help assist you until you get back on your feet. And that brings me back to Donald Trump again. I don't know how true this is, but he also saying that um he is knocking a lot of people off of Section 8. Okay. He's knocking a lot of people off of Section 8. He's knocking a lot of people off of Social Security. He's knocking a lot of people off of food stamps. And basically, he's saying now, if you do not have a job when it comes to the food stamps, if you don't have a job now, you can get food stamps. But a long time ago, if you had a job, you would not be able to. You would not be able to get food stamps. But if you got a job now, you're gonna be able to get food stamps. So I don't know how true that is. Another thing I heard is that Donald Trump is giving people 2 to 4 years to be a Section 8. And then after that 4 year mark, they're gonna knock your ass off of it. So again, like Donald Trump is signing executive orders for Section 8 for like a 2 or 4 year mark, meaning that if you don't have a disability, you're not a veteran or whatever. Um, if it's nothing wrong with you, he gonna put that ass to work. Okay. If you don't have a broken toe, a missing toe, I mean, uh, like if it's nothing seriously wrong with you, he gonna put that ass to work. Or you can kiss your food stamps, kiss your social security, your government assistance. You can kiss all that shit goodbye. Okay. As far as Section 8 goes, like it's the same thing. Like if you don't have a disability, or if you're not a senior and you can walk around just fine and stuff like that, if he's like if he kicking people like that off. Okay. If you're well enough to get a job and you well enough to get a job, you just gonna have to go get a job so you could get qualified again for the government assistance. But I don't know how true that is. I'm definitely gonna do some more research of that. So but as far as like the Section 8 goes, I feel like it's fair because it's a lot of people was on um that was on Section 8 for a longest time. And it's people that been on the wait list for Section 8 for over 10 years now. Had not heard a word from Section 8. But now Donald Trump is limiting, like he's limiting the amount of people to be a Section 8. So he's gonna start kicking people off and start bringing new people on to get them a chance to get back on their feet. You know, if you've been a Section 8 for like 10 plus years, 15 plus years, and there's nothing wrong with you, he gotta kick your ass straight the fuck off. But I don't think he can actually do it. I heard he signed a executive order to start doing it, but I don't know if that's true or not because he be signing shit and he don't know what the fuck he be signing. Honestly, I just been hearing shit left to right, and a lot of stuff don't be having no real receipts or anything like that. So it's hard to believe something when there's no real resource to back it up on. But I'm gonna go ahead and get off here because I'm tired. I got a lot of shit I gotta do tomorrow. What today? Since today is a brand new day. Good show. Good night. And thank you for stopping by. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and subscribe to me. Y'all, subscribe to me on Twitch. Come on now. I need 15 more people. I need 15 more people to come to my Twitch. 15 more people to come to Twitch. Okay, my Twitch name is Bay Entertainment 23. Bay Entertainment 23. Come to my Twitch. Bay Entertainment 23. I'm not that hard to find. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.